Greetings, everyone. Testing, testing. Okay, sorry about that. The just stupid because of plugging things in and unplugging them and rearranging things and doing stuff. Streamlabs forgot where my microphone was and where my speakers were, so I told it where they are, and we're fine now. So anyway, hello. How's it going, everybody? So today we have a whole bunch of packages to open. Some pretty interesting ones, and some big ones, and some little ones, and one that I hope is actually the thing I ordered this time, because the last time it wasn't. If not, then two people will be getting the Blu-ray of the 2019 remake of Child's Play in their Christmas stockings this year. And I guess I'll just have to find the 4K version in a store somewhere, because they just don't seem to understand the difference on Amazon. I don't know. I talked to an Amazon rep and everything, and it all seemed hunky dory, and yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. I made it. I put a gift. I marked it as a gift when I reordered it. So I could put a note in. So they'd have to type out the note, and what the note was is make sure it's the 4K and not the Blu-ray. So we'll see if that worked. I did not go to Spirit Halloween. Rosie went to Spirit Halloween 3 times so far. And yes, you may notice we have a new housemate. From the world of Tim Burton's Corpse Bride, we have Emily. How's it going, Emily? Yes, I know the subscription just came in right now.
My goodness. Here we are, at last.
Okay.
The final hours, my final subscription, and possibly the final stream on Zed's current PC. Let this be the end of the old quests and on our way embarking on a new journey. One filled with incredible amounts of
yeah, great timing. I was doing my intro to the lovely Ms. Emily here, and you just like friggin' subscription pigged all over it. Anyway, what was the rest of that? Your fucking good tidings and stuff. Because my goodness, here we are at last, the final hours, my final subscription, and possibly the final stream on Z's current PC. Yes, very likely, actually, because the plan is to get everything kind of, started tonight, and then tomorrow will be the final, setup. Because I mean, I have to pull wires out, and I have to vacuum around in there, and disconnect stuff that doesn't need to be disconnected or connected anymore, and whatnot. So it's gonna be a mess. But right, Emily? Yeah. What are you staring at over there? What are you staring at over there? There's nothing over there. Okay. Anyway, yes, very cool. And yes, actually, Icarus knows where this came from. This came from Spirit Halloween. This was Rosie's big splurge. It's primarily going to be part of her room decor, but she's agreed to loan it to me for Halloween videos. So you may see Emily show up in quite a few videos this Halloween, just because, well, you have a prop like that in your house, you damn well better use it. So, yeah, so pretty cool. Nothing over there. Or is there, says Base Chick Michelle, and hello, by the way. But yeah, Icarus is saying she talks with Victor, I think. Yes. There's actually, there's 2 sets you can get. There's an Emily and Victor set, and there's also a Jack Skellington and Sally set. And apparently, if you get all 4 of them, if you're just shitting money and you get all 4 of them, they'll actually do a big musical number, like all together. So Yeah. Otherwise, they have their lines that they'll say to each other and whatnot, and they'll actually move and they'll act out the scene a little bit, which is pretty cool. Oh, right. The rest of the sub message. Right. I was sorry. All right. Here we go. Let this be the end of the old quests and on our way, embarking on a new journey, one filled with incredible amounts of storage space and state-of-the-art tech to push the content into another stratosphere. No gloom and doom tonight, as this will be one for the books. God damn. Seems like we're all upgrading. You're upgrading your carnival barking. That was poetry. That was poetry, Mal. Poetry. So, yes, that's wonderful. And I agree. Hey, you know what this means? A, we're getting into the cooler weather so I can wear the damn spacesuit again. And B, we'll have a computer that we can just max all the settings on Dead Space. The wait will have been worth it. Trust me. We're going full ultra, folks. We're going to plaid. Yes, Spaceship Suit Man will return. Hey, Thomas! Dropping some bucks in the pot.
Thomas Wright _ donated $10. Hope my donation interrupts the flow like the sub did him. Currently not in the chat as him away from keyboard. I started the 7th guest. It be good but hard.
Ah, yes. Which version of the 7th guest? Well, I guess if you're not there, but anyway, thanks for the sub. If you're here later and I remember, or if you remember, or if you can hear me, well, I guess no, you're watching. You're just not in the chat. Got it. I'm very high right now. Tell me which version of the 7th guest. Do you have a VR setup? I'm guessing no, but the original, because I played the original. The original is hard. It's really like some of the puzzles are really devious. And honestly, this new one, the puzzles, they're different puzzles, but they're kind of in a similar vein to the old one. They're really difficult too. Rosie's actually been playing it quite a bit. She really likes it. So she's really enjoying it, and she's actually figured out a bunch of the puzzles that stumped me. So I may have had some hints from the Book of Rosie. So we'll get back to that soon. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Because it's going to be a big test tomorrow because we'll probably be running on all the new hardware. I'm going to basically the plan is tonight is to unbox everything, obviously, but then also install some of the additional components that I bought. Just they're ready to go. Might as well, right? So and just kind of leave them in such a way that I can swap over the hard drives and everything tomorrow. And then nuke this one for Rose. This is going to be her new desktop. And then it's going to be a crazy day tomorrow. Crazy day. But yes, Vermin, absolutely. Scorn, the other Dead Space-like one. Callisto Protocol. Yeah, that one. And I have those on, like, a few platforms now, so... I think Callisto we were just going to play on PS5, because I have it on PS5, and it's not going to be any different than the PC version, I don't think. And then Scorn we got on, I think you gifted it to me on GOG. And then probably after Halloween we can finally get into RoboCop Rogue City. That'll be fun. Hey, Thomas. Oh, okay, you're playing the, says he's playing the 7th Guest 25th anniversary version. Oh, yeah, I was just looking on GOG today because they had some stuff on sale, and I bought a few things. So, very cool. Scorn was beautiful, very Giger inspired. I remember I've looked at quite a few videos of it. So, yeah. Oh, wow, nice. Brad Wright says, I love your YouTube channel. I've been watching it since Mill Creek days. And you got me hooked on physical media. That's awesome. glad to hear it. Always happy to hear that I helped someone else get bit by the physical media bug, you know? Good stuff. Speaking of which, we got some movies over there. So, I got to figure out where we're going to put you while we do the package openings. Because I got to move the camera and everything over, so I don't know. She's quite lively, isn't she? Yeah. If you want a sense of scale, let's see if I can illustrate this for you. Here, I'll see if I can give you a sense of scale. So, she's basically as tall as I am. Am I being shunned? Maybe I should have stood on the other side. Anyway. So she's supposedly 5'9", so yeah, so you can see I'm a little bit taller, but not by much. Maybe 5'10", but yeah, she's 5'9". Oh, she's like 5'3". Yeah, right. Very lively for an unalived person. Yes, quite. She can give you moral support. Yeah, or is that mortal support? Oh, super nerdy boy. Brad Wright again says, I just followed you on Twitch too. I was just telling you about how you got me hooked on physical media. Well, there you go. Garbage Fire. It's from Spirit Halloween, actually. It's one of their featured animatronics this year. They did a couple of sets. They did they did an Emily and Victor from Corpse Bride, and then they did a Jack and Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas. So Emily and Victor will interact with each other. Likewise, Jack and Sally will interact with each other. But if you're just made of money and can get all four of them and have a room big enough for them, they'll all do a big musical number together, apparently. So, pretty neat. Pretty neat. So if you go into a Spirit Halloween, I'm pretty sure they all have them set up, like, so you can see them in all their glory. Yeah, it's really well done, actually. I'm really impressed with the quality of it. Like, it looks great, and it does have some sound bites from the movie, just some of her lines and stuff. So she does say a few things. Yeah, like these parts where she's moving around, she's usually saying lines, but yeah, I figured it'll just look creepy, like she's just looking around randomly, you know. And it is motion activated too, so if I just sit here and don't move for a while, she'll stop moving. She'll kind of go into sleep mode. So, it's pretty neat. The 12-foot skeleton. Yeah, right. That would take up my whole living room. You'd see nothing but 12-foot skeleton behind me. It would literally be sprawled from one end to the other. It'd be crazy. Is it Art the Clown? Yeah, I think that's one they have this year. They've got a lot of different ones. If you go on their website, you can get a look at quite a few of them, and they're all for sale. So, yeah, thanks, Quack. It was very unexpected. I was just, practicing my wedding vows under a tree. Next thing I know, I got her following me back here. So, well, Art the Clown would freak me out too much. Oh, you should look. You should look on Spirit Halloween. They got lots of creepy clown animatronics. Not just licensed ones. They got their own characters too. I thought, like, wouldn't it be cool, like, to have an animatronics room where you just have like a bunch of these things all set up? So yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Garbage Fire says that's genuinely probably the best animatronic prop I've ever seen. Usually they're super janky and bad colors, but that's like 1-to-1 perfect. Oh, I know, it's crazy. it's like she just stepped out of the movie, you know? Kind of mesmerizing. Whoa. And there's those little moments where she looks right at you and it's kind of unnerving. Like this, all the head movements and everything. It's really quite impressive. Like, that's right. Yeah, the Killer Clowns ones and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Should we start to worry if you just randomly start having conversations with her? Rosie and I have basically already anthropomorphized her, and we speak to her as if she's a person. You just kind of can't help it after a while, you know. Which one? It says I wanted to get the Shambler or whatever its name is from the Russian sleep experiment pics. Ooh, that would be scary. Nice. And what's this 94 Kun? Got your copy of Star Trek TOS, the complete series. However, while watching the original unaltered versions of Where No Man Has Gone Before in Season 3 to 6, it has a couple of freezes. Ah, that I don't know how to help you with. That could just be, that could be your player, could be an issue with the disc. I don't know. It's weird. Greetings, Marphos! Holy shit. Holy shit, I thought that name was familiar. How long has it been? 18. Marphos is another OG YouTuber, folks. We used to chat on Stickam 1.5 billion years ago. Back in the wild frontier days. Always fun when the OGs randomly pop in. Feels like 3 lifetimes ago. 18 years, literally 18 years ago, yeah. It's crazy to think it's been that long. And how things have changed and how things have stayed the same. You know. Doing well, keeping busy. Excellent, excellent. I'm doing well now. It's been a rough few years, but doing well now. Definitely keeping busy, and looks like it's going to be even busier in the months ahead. So, yeah, still trying to take over YouTube. 18 years later, still failing, but I ain't a quitter. So here I am. Well, with Mr. Beast being sued by everybody under the sun, maybe I finally have a chance to scooch into that #1 spot, you know. Says it was it Dan says, I wonder if you forget she's there one day and freak yourself out. I already have, like just walking into the room from the kitchen and I just see her, it's like, oh, right. The first thought is like, oh, it's one of Rose's friends. You know, one of those blue-skinned corpse friends of hers. That looks like a Tim Burton character. Totally. But it doesn't even register that it's a thing. It's a presence in the room. Oh, really? Oh, very nice. Marfo says he's been playing the 7th Guest VR as well. Planning to get the remastered. They also put on PS5 the remaster of the original. Yeah, I think is that the 25th anniversary edition, because I know that was kind of a remaster too. But I've really been loving the VR version. Like honestly, ever since playing the original, I always wanted to like be able to go into that house in VR, you know. But the fact that we can now is just mind blowing to me, and how they reworked the ghosts and stuff so that you can literally that they have much more of a presence in the room, like a physical presence, and you can walk around them and stuff, and yeah, just really really enjoying it. And the updated puzzles, which are, you know, Oh, you thought it was going to be the same old puzzles? No, 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 no. You already know how to do those. We've got some new puzzles for you. And these will piss you off just as much as the old puzzles did. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah, you said same here, fun to play and be a part of it. It really does kind of put you in that world, doesn't it? Yeah, it's very well done. I was kind of cautiously optimistic. I like the idea, but I was like, I don't know. How well did they pull it off? I'd say pretty damn well. It's honestly one of the only VR games I've played so far where I kind of lose track of time. And I just kind of get into stuff. Huh? Did I notice that we had a Twitch follower? Yeah, I was talking to him. Are you okay, Kralatin? You need to be brought up to speed. Well, shall we try to figure out a way to get into the dining area? Are you going to let us get past you there, Emily? Sorry, really enjoying these mixed nuts. Unsalted, trying to do the healthier snacks. I sure there's like 80% almonds, though. Not that I mind, I love almonds, but I like a little more variety in my mixed nuts, you know? Yeah, Carlatin says, I guess I was too busy fantasizing about the animatronic. I mean, she is quite a looker. I won't argue with you there. Very pretty. But here's the thing, she's not exactly anatomically correct, as it were. Basically, there's not much going on below the waist, you know what I'm saying? And around here, where you might be inclined to try to, stick your wiener, that's just all gears and servos. It would be like sticking your dick in a meat grinder. So you're welcome to try, but, I would advise against it. Some people would prefer that. Oh, missing legs. Yeah. Well, I mean, do you want her walking around in the middle of the night? I sure don't. Ah. Yeah, Garbage Fire says challenge accepted. Yeah. JD Copeland says, I hope that wasn't a warning on the box. Yeah. Robot dead girl is painful to make love to. Yes. What is it? Oh yeah, Marfa says, oh my God, yeah. Now I'm remembering why we used to talk all the time. It's like you're like, oh, there's my third lobe. He says, I like when they bring back old games I loved again, like Night Trap and Double Switch. Yes, I have both of those. Love them. I was really surprised they did Double Switch, actually. That was kind of an obscure one. I thought I was literally the only person who'd ever heard of it. But I used to play that a little bit on Sega CD and really sucked at it. So now I can suck at it on a modern PC. And have Corey Haim just endlessly annoyed with me. Night Trap, I actually really like the update for Night Trap. I think they did a great job, like giving you the ability to see in real time what's going on in all the cameras. It does kind of make it easier, but I'm okay with that because that game is so hard otherwise. Like, I think it's a bit more of an equalizer, and the only reason they didn't do it back then is because they couldn't. But I really like that update. I was a little disappointed with the Corpse Killer update. The reason being, I'm just so intimately familiar with the 3DO version. There were certain things that they changed and certain things that they actually omitted. There was a couple things that were cut out. So I was like, what the hell? Like, you've been just one banger after the other, after another with, Night Trap and Double Switch. And then you just kind of drop the ball on Corpse Killer. It's still good. And it's a lot of fun, but there's a few things they kind of missed the mark on with it. And I was a little disappointed by that one. But yes, Sewer Shark. Please, why don't we have Sewer Shark yet? Easily my all-time favorite FMV game next to Dragon's Lair. You know, so... Oh, shit, did they do Ground Zero Texas? I didn't even realize that came out. I'm so out of the loop. I haven't had a second PC for quite a while, so I haven't been really paying much attention to the PC games side of things. I've been mostly looking at consoles, and those don't come to consoles. They just don't. Well, let me just pop. I just happen to have Steam open here. Let me just take a quick look. Yeah, because if we have Ground Zero Texas, I'll get that one too. I love all those digital pictures games. I was just... Oh, yeah, there is. Holy shit. I must have known about that. Ground Zero Texas. Ground Zero Tekken. Ground Zero Texas. Nuclear Edition. Add to cart. Continue shopping. Yeah, we're adding that to cart. Now I got to see what else is out that I missed. I mean, there's a lot of modern FMV games, some of which are quite good. But I want those old ones, man, with all their 90s cheese. Love the old FMV games and all the non-actors or models turned actor that they got to be in it. You know. And Dana Plato and Corey Haim. You know. Oh, how about Lodestar, The Legend of Tully Bodine? You got fucking Ned Beatty starring as the main villain in that. Can we please get a high-def upgrade of that? So, I'm absolutely going to play the Silent Hill 2 remake, Icarus. Absolutely, yes. Really looking forward to that one. And dreading it a little bit, because Silent Hill is a freaking scary game. All right, have a good one, Garbage Fire. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate the like and the sub. Get those algorithm points. I still... Oh, you lucky bastard. Marfa says, well, I still have all my old Sega systems, so... And can play Sewer Shark. Yeah, well, it's great. Yeah. Yeah, I sold it back in the 90s for about, my Sega system with games to my dad for about $200. And then he gave it to his stepson. You have any idea what I originally paid for all that? The Sega CD alone was like $300 in 90s money. That was a Christmas gift to myself. $200. You will never take a worse deal than when you're more desperate for money. And I can't believe my own dad fucked me over so bad on that whole thing. But anyway, I can now play them through an emulator. Yeah, I have all my old Sega games in ROM form. Basically, I got the old emulator action going. So my first Nintendo. The funny thing is, I have all my other game systems. That's the only one is the Sega. So you wonder why I obsessively buy all of the Sega collections. The Steam one's the best one, by the way. That's why I'm trying to relive those great Sega memories because I don't have my Sega anymore. Plus, it is easier just to play it through a modern system, but you know what I mean. I was just talking about old game systems on Threads earlier. Some fellow Gen Xers and I got to talking about video games and how you're never too old for them. And got to talking about the 3DO. I was talking to a guy who used to work on 3DO stuff. It was pretty cool. But yeah, I have my old 3DO. I have my ColecoVision with the Atari 2600 expansion module. The only thing I don't have anymore from that is I used to have the steering wheel attachment too. Don't know what happened to it. Got left behind in a move. And then beyond that, I got PS2, 3, 4, and 5. I like my PlayStation. Well, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Marfos is true, though. The new systems make it more easy. Less plugs all over. Yeah. No PS1. Well, 3DO. 3DO was what I got in the PlayStation 1 generation. My friend had a PlayStation, so if I wanted to play PS1 games, I could play them at his place. So there was no need for me to get one. And then I got the PS2, which was backwards compatible with PS1. So again, no reason to get one. Oh, no. Again, are you just like my twin from another part of the world? Marfo says, yes, I own all the PlayStations, but not PS1. Exactly. PS2 plays PS1 games, so no need. And PS3 does as well. You can play them on disc, or you can play the digital versions that you buy through the store. I bought a bunch of those. Ones that would have been way too expensive to buy in physical. Your PSP doesn't work? I think ours still works. We have a hacked one. It's a hacked one that Rosie's stepdad got that has a Nintendo, like an NES emulator in it, and a full library of every NES game ever. I gotta say, playing Nintendo games on a PSP works pretty well, actually. Just use the D-pad and a couple of buttons, and you're set to go. It's literally having a full-blown portable NES. Which is pretty cool. Going to a gaming convention next year, MagFest. I can buy a bunch of old systems and games if I see ones I want. Nice. Hopefully not for exorbitant collector's prices. Welcome back, Thomas. Emily is about as tall as me. Do PS1 games work on PS5? I don't know. I haven't tried. I know most PS4 games do. Most of the older games, though, they offer some of them anyway through PlayStation Premium. In nicely enhanced form. It's still the original games. They just render at a higher resolution and frame rate. There you go. That's what I thought. Yeah, Marfos just said PS1 games do not work on PS5. Only PS4, yeah. And PS3, they can't do because of the fucking cell processors that are really difficult to emulate. So, you can only stream PS3 games from Sony through PlayStation Premium. Everything else you can download and play locally. PS1, PS2, PS4, PS5. Oh, and PSP. They started to offer a lot of PSP games on PS5 as well. You're craving pizza all of a sudden, worm disease. Wow. I actually still have some leftover pizza. I might go heat some up. I was going to make shake and bake pork chops, but I don't want to. So I might just warm up some pizza. We got to finish those leftovers anyway. Ow. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Marvel says a fun fact, though. PlayStation just took out an emulator patent for PS2 for PS5. So maybe later they'll add it to systems as a download. That would be cool. Are you thinking about getting a Nintendo Switch? Not at this time. As much fun as I'm sure that would be. I am done with equipment upgrades for now. Today I got the last of the equipment upgrades. Basically, some more stuff I needed for the camera. Didn't want to touch it with my salty fingers. Just a few lens attachments and things like that that I had A, ordered the wrong thing, or B, didn't order at all. So just got the rest of that stuff sorted out. Got a camera bag because I wanted to have like a nice bag to put everything in, keep it all together. What else? More hard drives. You can never have too much space. And 8 terabyte drives came down in price by a fair amount in like the past month. So, so got a few of those. Oh, and 4K TV. So a newer 4K TV than the one that's in the living room. Still a Hisense, but it seemed like a good, model for what I need it for, which will be basically watching movies and playing games while I'm streaming. So for now, just getting the 155-inch, leaving the other one in the living room. Because, I mean, quite frankly, it'd be such a pain in the ass to dispose of these TVs, and I'd rather not dispose of them because they're still perfectly fine. They just need, some new backlights, which is a pretty easy repair that I could probably do myself. So these two TVs in front of me will be moved over here. And then in front of me will be the 55-inch 4K. So part of the reason being, I mean, as you notice, I've been buying a lot of 4K movies and stuff, and I would like to I'd like to watch them in 4K. Are you okay there, Luke? He says, "What the fuck? It's moving. I'm tripping." Emily, are you freaking out, Luke? Emily? Yeah, don't do that. Be nice. So what was it you were saying, Luke? Oh yeah, it's all on the Discord, but I never learned. Oh yes, what is on the Discord? Oh, thought it was. Oh my God. Okay. Luke just says Jesus fucking K Christ. I thought it was like an 8-inch figure or something. No, you want to know how tall this thing is? I'll show you. I demonstrated earlier. I will demonstrate again. Maybe if I move her over. Move her over here. There. Sorry. Hello. Hi. How's it going? Like, it's kind of ridiculous. I also was not expecting it to be as big as it is. But yeah. Yes. Very nice. It's not bad that you're big. It's okay. All right. I would be lying if I said I wasn't at least a little creeped out how when I turned and readdressed her, she turned and listened more intently. Anyway, it's going to be an interesting Halloween. Says, holy fuck, the movements are so smooth, LMAO. I'm just recently woken up, by the way. I know it's we had someone on YouTube came in and was commenting on that. It says, "Wow, that's legit one of the best animatronics I think I've ever seen." Like in terms of the ones you can buy for your house. And he says they always seem to look kind of janky. And like, yeah, they do. And it's true, but I mean, you notice like she does very like little head movements and stuff. It's just so lively and not janky at all. Like it actually moves very smoothly, which you don't see very often of these. So these are like big showcase ones this year. Apparently, was she looking at you? She does seem to like to make eye contact quite frequently. But I mean, she's a bride, so of course she does. She's all about the eye contact. Yes. What was it? Yeah, Icarus says that ghost face they have, that spirit is janky. Hmm. Z having his own bat computer. Yeah, pretty much. It's going to feel like that for sure. Maybe the first thing I watch on it should be Batman. Ooh, actually, I did get that. There was that 35 millimeter scan that surfaced on the internet that some fans had made from a film print, like a theatrical print. Um, I'm pretty sure I have that in 4K. That'd be a good one to watch. So we should go open some packages, eh? There's quite a few here that what need to be opened. Yeah, so needless to say, we'll be using Emily in quite a few videos this year just because, like I said earlier, when you have a prop like that sitting around your house, you damn well use it in as many videos as you can. So. She can be an assistant or some shit. Oh, what is this? The cadence of bandages, bandages. Oh, packages, packages, packages. Yes. What? There's a Wednesday Addams one that dances and plays the goo muck. Wow. Is Emily replaced Sam? No, it's his girlfriend. What are you talking about? Well, mind you, Sam is deflated in a box with holes in him where he needs to be repaired. But there's Bob, the skeleton in the horror area there. So yeah, I figured Emily will be Bob's girlfriend. Bob likes to bone. Get it? Bone. I wonder where the holes came from, says Colin. Oh, yes, I was just fucking the shit out of Sam the skeleton at every opportunity. Who's Bob? The skeleton in the dungeon area. You've seen him before. I literally just said that. Pay attention. The Great Bobberoni. I was also going to put some pizza in the toaster oven. I think I'll do that. What was this? Were you able to learn stuff regarding the webcam's Zoom thing? No, because I forgot. I don't know. It doesn't seem to do much of difference. So, wow, Bob. Wow. Yeah, it has kind of a weird, like, wide angle. If I lean too far forward, it looks like I just have a giant head on a little spindly body. But, yeah. It'll take a little while to get used to the ins and outs of all of the equipments. I've actually never seen Corpse Bride, and I know for a fact we only have it on DVD. I only know the basics of the story because Rose told me the basics of the story. Yes, I had Nightmare Before Christmas. I have Frankenweenie, but I do not have Corpse Bride. Oh, what's this? The Tim Burton collection. What's this all got in it? Ooh, this is pretty. Here, can I show you guys this? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Yeah. Hey, look at this. This is pretty. Now, the question is, what movies are in it? I'm guessing not Big Fish, because they suggest also buying Big Fish. That's one I should get too. I haven't seen Big Fish in ages. Alright, so Tim Burton's best works. A 7-movie collection. There's a premium hardcover book. 64 pages of Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Beetlejuice, Batman, Batman Returns, Mars Attacks, Corpse Bride, and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Okay, I already have like more than half of those. I think I'm missing Corpse Bride and Charlie, and I think Pee-wee's Big Adventure. But I have Beetlejuice, Batman, Batman Returns, and Mars Attacks. All right, well, anyway, we'll figure something out. I mean, the Blu-ray is like $12. So I think yeah, but I mean, I could probably find it in the bargain bin at Walmart, honestly. Like, is this even something I need to special order? I don't think so. So I'll be up at the other end of town sometime this week because I want to go to Spirit Halloween before all the good stuff is gone. Because I'm in the market for a new Dracula costume, actually, for the Halloween reviews this year. And see what others they have as well. So, we shall see. The Tim Burton animated trilogy are all pretty good, says Vermin. Yes. So what is the animated? We got Nightmare Before Christmas, Corpse Bride, and... Did he do James and the Giant Peach? I feel like that's something he would do. Nobody ever talks about James and the Giant Peach. I wonder why. Oh, Frankenweenie. Right, never mind. James and the Giant Peach, I don't believe, is a Tim Burton film. It's just kind of Tim Burton-esque. Exactly. Which one? James and the Giant Peach, Luke? Yeah. Does that one have a super deluxe Uber Blu-ray? Probably not. I don't think I ever saw it. Not Jack and the Giant Peach. Oh my god. I know it understood what I meant and corrected it anyway, but I have to correct it myself. There we go. All right, yeah, there's like a basic ass Blu-ray plus DVD. So you know how long ago that Blu-ray came out? For like $25. Is it even a Oh, it says it's a special edition. That means it probably includes interactive menus and subtitles. Yeah. Or the special part is that it includes the DVD. I don't know. Anyway. James and the Beanstalk, yes. Oh, very nice. Worm Disease says James and the Giant Peach was great. Saw it at the movies. Jack, as in Jack Skellington. Yes, Jack Skellington and the Giant Peach. Jack Skellington is the pirate in James and the Giant Peach. There you go. And there is James and the Giant Peach reference to Pirate Jack Skellington. I see. Maybe that was Jack when he was human, if he was. I don't think he was ever human because he's like just a spirit of a season. The Pumpkin King. Wonder if that's who Linus was waiting for all that time. Jack Skellington. But he just thought of him as the Great Pumpkin. Who knows? Follow your nose. It always knows. Follow your nose. Herman says Beetlejuice is the first appearance of Jack, though. Really? So that image, like of Jack Skellington, has appeared in previous Tim Burton works? Is this what you were saying? Prior to Nightmare Before Christmas actually happening? Or are we just referring to Jack-like appearing people, characters, things, etc.? Things that look somewhat Jackish or Jack-esque, as it were. He's on Beetlejuice's hat when he rises up as a carousel. Really? He's on the hat, supposedly. One of the dangly things, I'm guessing. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at pictures here. I'm just seeing, like, it's just sort of random creatures. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. There's a bit of Batman in Beetlejuice as well. Well, I mean, there's just generally bats, but that kind of just comes with the gothic territory, you know. Jack Skellington hat. Oh, there. Oh, okay. Oh, right at the very tip top of the hat. Holy shit. Interesting. Well, shit. Here, I'll show you guys. See, there it is. Yeah. So right there, just the very top of the hat as he's popping out. And then, oh, yeah, there it is. I hadn't quite got to that picture yet. But there it is. The pop vinyl. Yeah, see, the pop vinyl, they don't even acknowledge it. It's just a skull, just a generic skull. Interesting. Yeah, and there they just kind of make it a generic skull, too. And there, honestly, everybody just makes it like a skull. So maybe it's not really Jack. It just kind of looks like him a little bit. Perhaps. Maybe. Dan says the hammer and merry-go-round contribute to scaring the Dietz' guest, but the bat wings are a small detail meant to foreshadow Tim Burton's Batman and the fact that Betelgeuse actor Michael Keaton was to be his Bruce Wayne. Yes, except he didn't get that assignment until after Beetlejuice was a huge success. You can't foreshadow what you didn't know was happening. It was partly the fact that they saw that darkness in Keaton in Beetlejuice that Warner execs agreed to Tim Burton's idea to cast him as Batman. So Beetlejuice very much informed and helped to make Batman happen. So I don't know. Wow, Jesus. How many times is that gonna happen? Well, because she hadn't moved in so long. You just kind of tune it out after a while, but then you get used to the silence, and then it's just a vicious cycle of scaring the shit out of yourself. Honestly, I'm afraid to touch the thing. Rosie's the robotics expert here. She took robotics earlier in her high school career, and it's always been something that's interested her. I think that's one of the reasons why she likes a lot of the old movies that I show her is for the practical effects. She likes to see the animatronics and the robotics at work, and the makeup effects and things like that. So something like this is just endlessly fascinating to her. So it was kind of like, on the one hand, she likes the character and thinks she's really beautiful and loves the design and everything, but also the technical side of it is really interesting to her as well. So yeah, she put that all together herself, by the way. I didn't do a thing. So she just followed the instructions, put it all together, and I mean, there you go. I'm living with an Imagineer, apparently. Clanton says she wants you to open the packages. Vermin says, okay, so something robotics goth-wise for Christmas for Rose. Sorry. Open the packages! So I think you should delay the package openings as long as possible for the fun sake of annoying Crelatin. Well, I mean, that does certainly have its appeal. I do enjoy annoying Crelatin. Oh, uh-oh. Oops, he says, as TNA Dan's comment just vanishes from existence. What did he say? I don't know. I didn't see anything. What are you talking about? Uh-huh. All right. Well, I'm going to go put some pizza in the oven and have a smoke. And then I'll come back. And then by then, well, after a few minutes, the pizza will be warm enough to eat. So then I will eat the pizza and we'll chat some more. No, I'm going to go put pizza in the oven, have a smoke, then we'll do the first round of packages. I'll eat the pizza, and then we'll do the rest of the packages. Deal? Deal. Not like you have any say in it anyway. See you when I get back. Enjoy some clips that may or may not be funny. It was a fart that stretched from Canada to Australia and back again. Madness. What the hell was that?
No, what?
I'll be so glad when I can talk like a normal person again.
I know, eh?
I don't remember the last time I had a cold.
I do. Last week.
This is not cold. This is laryngitis.
Convoy.
Okay.
I had COVID during the Christmas holiday.
I don't know if we want to
Yes,
take
we
it.
know.
Do we really want the battle bus? Oh shit. Well, they're fighting us anyway, so. Oh, hold on.
Oh hey, Shop Works on at 11 o'clock in the evening.
Yes. Oh. Gotcha.
Break those tubes in the center.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Dax. Oh my, can you stop hijacking my camera, please? Oh my, what? Ugh! Oh, fuck you. Just fuck you. No. Just fuck.
Careful, sir. No more hiding for you.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god, no, no, no. Trying to get out of the vehicle. But I guess because there was cars in the way boxing me in. So don't worry. We're on it.
Burning daylight, fool.
Yeah, I know. And I agree. I'd rather be in the daylight hours exploring because we don't have any fucking flashlights. The idea, I guess, is just to kind of reach this absolute upside down, whatever the upside down version of a pinnacle is of sadness. And then it kind of plateaus and you know, you get out of it. It's kind of "We're Gonna Win" by Bryan Adams would be mine. Yes, that one makes me cry too. anything by Bryan Adams makes me cry because I just want to be listening to anything but Bryan Adams. But greetings, everyone, and is considered one of the most influential Sonic the Hedgehog shows ever. Greetings, everyone, and is considered one of the most influential Sonic the Hedgehog shows ever. You know what we need to do. I stumbled over the words. I did not like the delivery, so we'll dart it over.
We'll dart it over.
We'll see your riddle. Was rim jobby. Yep. Oh, there's something there. There's a bucket of bodies and some floating maggots. Look at that. Maggots are like just floating into the air. Magic maggots. Maggots. Can we go down the waterfall? Whee! Oh my god, there's threshers too. Was not expecting so much activity down here. Oh, come on. Oh.
No, I know you. The Gastown champion. You're just a dream come true. So lean, kill crazy and wild like nature itself. Blood and guts draping your body, your hands gripping the slimy dead, bashing skulls, killing the cack out of one and all. Oh, I've got to say it. I love you.
Bring it in, buddy. So much love in this dump. See if we can fudge it. So I can get the car in there, I might be able to boost into it. Alright. Here we go. Yes! We fudged it. God damn it, eh? Okay. Well, we got her out of the way a little bit. I'm gonna get you guys into the into the other room here. But then what we need to do is we need to kind of clear out some space and stuff so we can do stuff. So there. So far away. But I figure this is better than you guys having Emily whirring away in your ear while I'm moving all the boxes and everything. Why did she pull away? Okay. Wow, the color on this camera is really vibrant, isn't it? Like compared to the old one. There. Yes, that's the Halloween countdown up there. Neat, huh? Well, here, what can I do? So I want to angle this so you don't, here, let's maybe, move the Halloween countdown over here. So it's not blocking the lovely Emily. And, let's see, so if we do this, and then if we angle down a bit, can we, no, hold on, we'll do this. We'll do the disco ball again, hold on a sec. There was Mr. Skull. Hold on a second here. Spooky gifts. Here. Is that one? I'd rather have an animated one. Here, what does that do? Hold on. Sure, that works. Then it's just like it's part of the Halloween countdown, right? None the wiser. Why is everyone just laughing their butts off? I don't understand. But I'm glad you're all amused. Hi. Alright. Well. So. La la la? Yeah. Okay. Just checking you guys can hear me. You're still just laughing. What is going on? I'm so confused. Everyone's just laughing in the chat. Nobody's saying anything. What was he doing down there? I was doing a scary thing, or you'd think she was moving by herself. Jeez. It's not that complicated. Anyway. Yeah, so I thought before we open the packages, we just quickly get some of these, you know, fuck it. Never mind. There. There. Now things are out of the way. Alright. So first off, I thought we'd open up this one, which is kind of a solo item. How the fuck am I going to open this thing? It's like mummified with tape. Hold on. Okay. We'll do it the difficult way. Is Luke still there? If this is what I think it is, I think Luke will want to see this. Yeah, I don't know. Well, his philosophy isn't, I guess. I just slice across there, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I found a safe spot to open it. Just by feeling around. Okay. Hey, Church, did you sense package openings were happening? He's like, how come she's over there now? When did she move? Here, I can't believe this came so fast. From Discotech, we have the TV series based on the movie. Message from Space, Galactic Wars. So I picked up the Scream Factory edition of Message from Space a while back. And really wanted to get the TV series that followed it, 27 episodes. And, well, Discotech put it out on an SD on BD disc, but I guess a very limited release because it's already out of print. It didn't come out that long ago either, I don't think. I can't see a year on here. Anyway, it feels like it wasn't available for very long, so I had to get this on eBay. But, you know, not for too bad a price. I didn't pay too much of a premium on it. So anyway, now, when I finally watch the movie, I can jump right into the show. How you doing, Church? What's up, buddy? Anyway. Next. Looks like another Blu-ray of some kind. They really put the label in a stupid place here. I think that's okay. Alright, there we go. Let's see what this one is. Oh, thank God. Ooh. Not only. So, a little story about this one. We have, first off, Child's Play, 4K edition, with the slipcover. Check that out. Was not expecting that. Now, I got this. Where the hell did I put it? I put all my duplicates somewhere. Where did I put them? Shit. Oh, they're there. Yeah. So I got this the other day when all the Chucky stuff came in. I had ordered it and paid for the 4K. They sent me the Blu-ray. So I talked to a rep, and I really didn't want it to fuck up again. So I left a gift note for myself for the packer. I said, please make sure this is the 4K and not the Blu-ray only version. Thanks, from Sean McLean. And I guess it worked because they sent me the right edition. And with the slipcover and in pristine condition. I'm actually very, very delighted by that. So way to go, Amazon, on making a wrong thing right. So there's a little trick for you, because whoever's packing it is likely going to see that note. So there's a little pro tip for you. If there's something really particular about that order, you can reach out to the packer by putting in a gift note. I was curious if that would work. Apparently it did. Unless it was just an honest mistake the first time, of course. Oh, sweet. I've been wanting to see this again for so long. And, was it Scream Factory? Yeah, Scream Factory put out a 4K edition. We have The Sword and the Sorcerer from 1981, I think? 1982. So, yeah, with starring Lee Horsley, who went on to fame later as Matt Houston. Crime detective drama adventure series. This was a lot of fun. Ugh. All right, we got a bit of a hefty one here. How do we even open this? I'm not sure how this opens. It's like a box that's been assembled from pieces of other boxes, so I'm not sure where the part to open is. I'll just cut all the places I see, I guess. Okay, almost. Starting to see products in there. Okay, so now I can go this way. Cut these off. Ding! Sounds like my pizza's ready, just in time. Just about finished. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding? Hold on. It's like a Chinese puzzle box. Just let me in. Okay, here we go. Oh, baby. Yeah, this is literally like a UPS box they just butchered to perfectly fit these two items. So what are they? Let's spin around, and we should be able to just... There we go. Okay, look at this. We got not one, but two Asus Blu-ray drives. Yeah, these are the fastest ones I could find. And it's a trusted brand. So we're going to be enjoying Blu-rays on the PC. On two of them, actually. And it's also a writer, but it's mainly for just having physical disc access all the way up to Blu-ray on all the computers. So very nice. It's just a USB 3 external, but you can take a look at it here. See if we'll just pop it open. Yeah. Okay. Take a look at it here. The design of this thing is really neat. It looks very sci-fi. Where does the bag open? There it is. There we go. So look at this. It's got this sort of crystalline look. This lights up blue. And there you go. Finally got a Blu-ray drive for the computer. Look at that thing. It's just so sleek and futuristic and cool. Yeah. Okay, George, get your butt off the table. Come on. There you go. Thank you. So anyway, we're going to put that back in the box for now. We'll bring it out again when we're ready to hook everything up. Which will hopefully be over the course of tomorrow. What are you doing? Freaking yourself out? So it's actually Vermin Art reminded me that I was lacking a Blu-ray drive for my computer. So I decided to rectify that by getting two. So definitely better than the crap they sell at Best Buy, I'll tell you that much. I got a DVD drive there, and it is the slowest piece of shit I've ever used. Mind you, it was only like $30, but still, I guess you get what you pay for. So that's it for movies today. So just a threefer. Finally got the correct version of the Child's Play remake. Got Sword and the Sorcerer. I haven't seen this since I was like 10, so I'm looking forward to that. I remember it scared the shit out of me when I was a kid, too, so one I've been wanting to revisit. And then Message from Space, Galactic Wars, which is the first of several discotheque releases on their way. Alright, we're going to take a little pizza break and, just kind of chill. Yeah. Excuse me. Excuse me. Look out. On the box there, sweetie. I'll be booting you off it soon. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pizza. A couple slices of Hawaiian and an extravaganza. Yeah. Well, here. Why don't you guys stare at Emily longingly? While I eat my food. I'm sure you'd rather look at her than look at me. Hold on. There. Now, get over without killing myself. We'll just turn that light off for now as well. Oh, I guess Luke didn't see it. Oh well. Another time, perhaps. Did I get my dip? Is that the dip I set down? Yeah, it must be. Okay. Oh. Pizza time. Oh. Sorry. Thank you for the heads up. Crichton says, I'd rather look at the new PCs. And I said, oh, what a lovely story. And then Funk was saying, multi-region Blu-ray player. And I'm like, really, dude? Blu-ray player? What do you think this is? Amateur town? Multi-region? What regions? there's any region coding bullshit on there, I just rip that motherfucker. Take that region coding right out. Done. That's the purpose of a Blu-ray drive, is never have to deal with that shit ever again. Also makes it a lot easier if I want to stream something. I can literally just play the Blu-ray or, rip the Blu-ray and play that. Yes, where we're going, we don't need Blu-ray players. Damn straight. That was some good ham and pineapple. What you doing, church? What is your fascination with Mummy's garbage? She leaves like her treat wrappers and stuff out, and he just keeps nosing around in them. Yes, donate. That would be nice. We've had literally like $20 in donations the entire month. How ironic is that? That is nuts. I mean, should I have a goal up of some kind? I mean, even though we're kind of using the donuts more for, the show specifically, would it help if I had a goal up? Like, hold on, I'm really fucking loud. There. Oh my God, church, down. Church leaping up onto the desk. Oh, what are you eating? And I go, never mind. Go eat your kibble and get the fuck away from my food. Well, yeah, okay. I didn't stream for a week. Like, I've since been streaming literally every day. I missed one. I've been busy, man. Preparing for the new age. When's the new computers coming in? Well, funny you should ask. Now, don't tell anybody who comes in after you, so they'll be surprised when I bring them out. But I'll tell you guys. Literally all 3 of them came in today. They were from 2 different sellers, 2 completely different locations. They just both happened to arrive today at the same time. We got 2. And then a couple hours later, doorbell rang again, and that was the 3rd one. Nanny Farkun, always production order with Star Trek, the original series. Always production order. I refuse to watch it any other way. So yes, that means I swap discs a lot when I watch the Blu-rays. Worth it. Clan says, I guess Funk just doesn't read the Discord. Did I post that in the Discord? I thought I was keeping it a surprise. Nope, not in Stardate order. Because if you go in Stardate order, there's some episodes from later seasons you end up having to watch earlier because of the Stardates. Oh, you did? You said something about PCs? I see. Trust me, I've looked at all the orders. And I mean, production order was sort of the standard viewing order for a long time through all the early home video releases. Oh, Riggs. Oh, yes, in the title. Mm-hmm. I thought it'd draw a few people in. um. Hmm. Oh, not a single comment about the movies. Okay. Oh. Funk says, I enjoyed the Jonathan Frid documentary. There's a theater show he was in that I'd love to see all of. No doubt, eh? I know sometime in the early 90s, around the time that Dark Shadows was kind of having a big revival, he did a one-man show for a while. Would love to see that. I remember an old interview I had with him somewhere where he was talking about that show and like that was what he was going to do next. So it's funny to think like how far that is in the past now. Hmm. It looks like there is some overlap between the big set and the singles I got. A lot of them are in the big set. So it actually is a pretty definitive collection. Yeah, I have the movie with the slipcover. I think I bought it fairly soon after it was released because I wanted to see it. I don't have the DVD release of the revival, but I do have the original MPI VHS release, which contains extended versions of the first and last episodes, which have never been released anywhere else. So, I did have a nice set of captures that I was doing of those, but I think they are on a dead hard drive. So unless I'm able to recover those files, yeah, I'll probably just recapture them, to be honest. It would be nice to watch them again. I just saw your messages in general, Croatin. Sound. I'm hearing crinkling. It's probably just Rose, but I have to check. Make sure the cats aren't getting into I wasn't sure if it was motion activated, but it is actually. They will be all new to me. Sorry, what was? I'm high. My short-term memory is shot. It's the first thing that goes. Don't be surprised. The cat's trying to tear. Why? Why would you say that? They will not. They're too afraid of her. You should have seen Church just cowering earlier. Also, Rosie trims their claws now, so yeah. They're not as able to rip and rend and tear as they once were, but they still manage to get the itchies. So, yeah. Eclipse didn't care. Church did not like that at all. Church likes to claw things. So. Huh? What are you talking about? 94 Kun says, are you going to get the rest of the Scream Factory releases of Child's Play and Chucky series due to consistency? No. Why the fuck would I do that? You have any idea how expensive that would be? That'd be like $300 at least. Probably more, actually, because they're the 4K. Probably more like $400 to get all of those just to have consistency on the shelf. No, my OCD doesn't extend that far. And FYI, the Arrow set uses the exact same transfers as the Scream Factory ones. So it even says right on it, 2022 Shout Factory transfer. So, you know, if you're talking just in terms of the packaging, yeah, I don't give a shit about that. Yeah, $30 per film. Yes. Actually, in Canada, it's more like $40 per film for the 4Ks. So, yeah, the only reason I got the first one was because for whatever reason, Arrow couldn't get the rights from MGM to use the 4K for the first one, only the Blu-ray. So I got the first one from Scream Factory simply to have all 7 of them in 4K. So that is the consistency that I wanted. I wanted all of the films in 4K. But I wanted the Arrow set because, you know, they tend to have a little bit more extras. And it looks like pretty much everything is there as far as I can tell. So yeah, I got the consistency I wanted by getting the 4K of the first one. That is all I need. I have everything that I require from the franchise now until more movies or more seasons of the show come out. So that's it. I look forward to finally watching them this season. I've only ever seen the first one. I haven't even seen the remake. So yeah, looking forward to that. And I figure, well, I should watch all of the movies before I watch the show, considering, you know, it's all part of the same thing. Well, yeah, no, I really don't, because the whole thing is just a copy and paste job. It's so lazy. I get what they were going for, trying to be like the good guys toy box, but it was such a lazy effort. They could have done so much better. You know, if you look at the limited edition slipcovers that Scream Factory commissioned for their 4K releases, you had to pre-order through the website to get them. But those slipcovers were amazing. Like the artwork on those were just gorgeous. And then they had the regular movie poster inside, like their regular collector's editions. But you can only get those slipcovers through the website. The only exception being the first one, where it was not a limited slipcover and it was in wide release with the new artwork. So, yeah. I did my homework on those, okay? But yeah, just overall, the Arrow set was the better value. It was just a better way to get all of the movies in 4K. Nice pile of extras, you know. Yeah, the Scream Factory, when they would do the you're talking about the original artwork. Yeah, because with the 4Ks they just use the movie poster, which is fine. I mean, I'd rather have that than some like half-assed piece of shit. But yeah, some of the artwork that they did for those are amazing. But that's my point. They did that for the Chucky movies as well, for the 4Ks of the Chucky movies. But you could only get 2 through 7 through the website as limited editions. The first one you can still get. Like, I got mine from Amazon. It came with the slipcover. I was shocked. But, yeah. And then inside it has the, your customary reversible sleeve where you can do what I like to do, for example, where you have the movie poster on the inside and then the new artwork on the slipcover. That would be interesting to see the two Chuckies go against each other. Yeah. Original Chucky versus remake Chucky. Yeah, I'll probably watch the remake before I dive into the whole franchise, just because it's only one movie. But also because, I loved Megan. I thought it was terrific. And I like the idea of AI-driven dolls going bad. I think it's a very contemporary bit of sci-fi horror, and I dig it. So... Yeah, I actually heard the remake was pretty good. It's like just kind of don't get too hung up on comparing it to the original. Just let it be its own thing. Just kind of a modernized take on the concept. So rather than being supernatural, it's technological. You know. Yeah, and then Megan pops out to join the fun. Yeah, exactly. Kicks both their asses. I'm so glad that was a hit and that we're getting sequels. It's nice to have some new blood in the sort of character antagonist genre. So Art the Clown doesn't have to carry it all by himself. All right, quick smoke and then let's open some computers. I'll be back. Here's our Road Warrior moment. Anyway, where are we? We're at Jeet's place. Okay. Alright. Let's go make with the boom boom. Let's go make with the boom boom. Let's go make with the boom boom.
You remember when you were a child?
Shit.
So innocent.
Let's go make with the boom boom. Let's go make with the boom boom. Yeah, so we go here. That's what I thought. Yeah, okay. Whoa, we're freaking out. What is going on? Dax is going crazy. This is quite a pimp mobile, eh? I mean, it's like a hot rod and it's all gold and silver. It's like so pimped out, it's ridiculous. And it got Scrotus's insignia on it, so I'm thinking this is like his poon mobile, you know? We talk about the Thunder Poon all the time. Well, this is the Scrotopoon. That does not sound right.
I don't know what the fuck you're going on about.
Can we take it down in spectacular fashion? That would be best, yes. Bam! Oh, yeah. That's it. That's it for the scarecrows. We got them all. Every last one. And ended with a bang. Bring those lands illegally. But I sent you that outline ages ago. One of my other projects that will never get finished. Very probably. And it's entirely possible I may have vaguely skimmed over it and got the gist. So did you read my novel? I got the gist. Blah, 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 whatever I was saying. Okay, let's get on with it. I'm going to switch over to the other mic again. Let's see. I wonder if I can just move the table up a little closer, because I kind of like to keep Emily in the picture. She's kind of like a showcase this evening, so let's maybe try doing that. All right, well, rather than move the camera, let's move the table. Boxes to kind of make a path. Oh, by the way, if you want to see the box that Emily came in, I might actually keep this just because it's so gorgeous. Oh, of course, I picked the boring side. Let me just flip this around here. See that. And then on the front. And then on the side. Kind of gives you an idea of what she does. And then on the top. And if you're curious, nothing on the bottom. But what a beautiful box. Came in pristine condition too. Absolutely pristine. So a little closer, a little more intimate and interactive. Okay. I'm gonna find somewhere to put these. And well, here. Of course, now it's harder to get in and out of the kitchen. Over a little bit. Move these up here. I'm gonna go to another shelf. They just keep coming. It's kind of crazy. What else? Can I move you guys just a little closer, maybe? Well, actually, this way I don't have to put the big light on either. So, hang on a sec. There we go. Okay, I think we're set. It's funny, there's less space here than what it appears to be, but anyway, we'll try to actually, so I can angle you guys up a bit if we're not going to be... no, we don't want to angle up because then you won't see the boxes. Never mind. We'll leave it the way it is. PC number 1. This was actually the first one I ordered. I don't know where I'm going to put these. Put them over here somewhere. Whoa. Put them on the chair. There. And the cats can't do too much damage. So yeah, this was actually the first one I ordered. Fuck, I can't... I gotta turn the chair so I can actually see the screen and see what you guys are seeing. Okay, there we are. But yeah, not buying all the Child's Play movies again. I have everything I want. I'm good. I'd much rather spend all that money on movies that I don't already have in a big deluxe box set from Arrow that I just got. Like, no need to double dip 3 days later, you know. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, okay. So, Wi-Fi antennas, power cable. Because, you know, I don't have enough of those already. Let's go set this over here for a sec. And came with an Aquavin gaming mouse, which is good. Actually, I can replace my other gaming mouse. I already bought a good gaming mouse for actual gaming. And then, hold on. Okay. Oh, it's like a big... Oh. Just say it's like a big helmet. As I get the shit beaten out of me by the oh, hey. We also got a gaming keyboard with a mouse pad. I'll probably use the mouse pad more than the keyboard. Actually, this might be a good one to use for this anyway, because otherwise I just had a really basic ass membrane keyboard. It was not all that great. Okay, what else is in here? Is that basically it? That is basically it. Okay, so now we're going to tip it forward very carefully. And we're going to slide it out. Oh yeah, it feels good. It's coming. That's right, push, push. Remember your Lamaze classes. Okay, here we go. Almost there. I can see the head. It's coming. It's almost there. One more should do it. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. We have given birth to a new computer. Let's take a look at this beast, shall we? Oh, look at that. So this will give you some idea of what it looks like when it's all fired up with all the lights and everything. We're not going to do that today, obviously, but here we go. Oh yeah, this is very similar to the other PC I have, actually. But, yeah, kind of nice. Warranty card. Well, we'll keep that under the little magnetic vent there. So, what do we got here? Well, we have... They stuffed a whole bunch of things inside the case. But basically what we have here is, I'll tidy all that up later. So this computer here is specifically going to be used for, initially anyway, for video capturing. So I can get back to my projects of capturing my old VHS tapes and all my old retro tapes for Multimedia Chronicles Retro and stuff like that. There's still tons that I haven't captured yet. So having this PC not being used for anything else means that I can be running captures on it even if I'm streaming. So just capture, capture, capture all the time. Load up those 8 terabyte hard drives with as much retro footage as I can possibly fit on them. And that's that. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Want to hand me that box there, Church? Just want to grab that and toss it to me? That'd be great. Don't even think about attacking Emily, you little shit. I swear to God. Rosie will do more than just trim your nails. Figuratively speaking. Okay. And then we'll put this in there as well. Okay. Ugh. Let's put some of these small ones in there and get them out of the way. There. We'll tidy up all this recycle tomorrow. It's getting a little crazy. Crazy, man. Okay, Church, move your butt. Move your butt. There you go. Okay. So this is an Aquavin, A-Q-V-I-N. Never heard of them. It was a brand that Newegg carried. Okay, I'll be back. There's more. Okay, sweetie, your turn to move. With me. With me. With me. Okay. This is a lot heavier than I was expecting. Oh. I think this one might be a little bigger. By the way, if you're wondering what's under the hood, of course, sorry, my bad. 2 terabyte SSD for the system drive. It's I believe a 14th generation i7, so a current i7. And graphics card, it has an NVIDIA RTX 4060. So 4060. Way overpowered for what I'm using it for, but at least powerful enough that I'm not going to be hindered in any way. So, should be good. So let's see what's in here. This is the one, if you guys followed the saga, that I had all kinds of trouble with Newegg and the bank and everything, just trying to get the damn, like, just to let me spend my money. It's like, look, I've got the money, I want to get the stuff, let's make it happen here. Okay, so, oh, it's a box within the box. I see. Well, that's good. And nicely packed. It's always good to see. There's another one in there. Not sure how I'm going to get this out. Well, we need to get the box inside out of the big box. So, let's see if we can get it here. Actually, I know an easy way to do it. Hold on a sec. Okay, you ready? Okay, there we go. Let's let gravity do the work. There we go. Master box. Okay, oh, what do we got here? So, cables, lots of cables. It's like power cables, SATA cables. Yeah, I think this one has a modular power supply. So you can kind of customize, you know, just plug in the cables you need and stuff like that. So, oh, you want to know what's under the hood in this? Well, you can just wait a minute on that. Let's get this around the right way first off. Okay. So this one is from Cooler Master, a brand most of you PC aficionados should be familiar with. A very reliable brand. They do some great stuff for, like, well, cooling products, I guess, was their original stock and trade. They've since branched out into a lot of other areas. Oh, man. Okay, we gotta tip it again. Literally no other way to, I can't lift this out. It would just be ridiculous. So, I'm just gonna hold it with one hand here. Okay. Should be good to go. Okay, we'll put that back in there. So it won't take up quite so much space. Which end is up? I'm not sure. Well, let's do this first. Okay, this is the bottom here. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. And there we go. God, this thing is a beast. So you can already see the difference in size. Kind of similar design. This is a little more cyberpunk, though, which is one of the reasons I wanted it. I just really like the case. But beyond that, I also really liked what's in the case. You want to know what this bad boy has? It's kind of ridiculous, honestly. 14th generation i9, water cooled because it has to be, and an RTX 4090. Basically as top of the line as it gets. And once again, 2 terabyte SSD, M2 drive. If it's the motherboard, I think it is, it should have slots for 4 more M2 drives and 4 more regular SATA SSD drives. Another reason I wanted it. And I just freaking love this case. I wish I could show it to you all lit up because it looks so cool, but I can't right now. So, oh god, this thing is a beast. So this is going to be one of the 2 main workhorses for the stream and for video production, basically. That's why I wanted something that was just kind of ridiculous, so that it could handle all of that without any problems and with reasonable turnaround time. So, one of these is going to be used for gaming, and the other will be used for streaming and video editing. So, I mean, truthfully, they'll probably both be used for video editing, but, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to move the smaller one off the table because I need the space. Oh, well, just weight-wise, there's such a difference between them. And I'm going to have to store these on the floor. I don't want cats getting into them, obviously, and knocking them over. Okay. I do not know where to put this. I'll put it over here for now. Alright, last one. Stay off the boxes, kitties. Okay, so we're gonna leave this one. Go. Ow! Birch, get off the table. Come on, go, get off the fucking table. Go, get off the table. Jesus, cat, you're so fucking stubborn. Not the time. Alright. So, same deal as before, I guess. We gotta bash my knuckle on the kitchen counter as I was coming in here. Like, there's a million places he could have jumped off the table, but he just, like, wouldn't budge. Like, trying to push him off the table with the box, and he's just resisting. Like, just accept your fate, cat. Get off the table. Okay. So once again, we want to flip it around. Letting it fall gently by putting my hand there to catch it. Well, we're right into the ceiling fan. Perfect. Oh, this looks familiar, doesn't it? Yeah, sure does. Are these both? Yeah, these are both the same. Yeah, same kits for both of them. And then, once again, gotta flip it around. It's not stressful at all, eh? We all like heart skipping a beat every time I flip the box around one way. All right. One more flip. Oh. There's my workout for the day. Holy shit. Oh. So, what's under the hood of this one? Oh. Exactly the same as this one. They're twins. So another i9 RTX 4090 water-cooled monstrosity. So one's going to be gaming, one's going to be streaming and video, and the third one, is going to be the Capture Beast. Try to minimize a bit of the clutter here. So if I show you all of them together. There you go. I'm a man of my word. I said I was getting 3, and by golly, I got 3. I feel like I'm back in Geek Squad. Now I gotta set them all up. My God. Crazy. But in such a beautiful, wonderful way. Holy shit, so many boxes in here. Ugh. Well, this is going to get all cleared out like today or tomorrow. There, at least put one of them in the kitchen. Get it out of the way. Church, you were very in the way, buddy. Oh, I don't know where to put them, because of course we still have all the other computers all over the floor. Well, we'll figure something out. Meanwhile, I'd like to get these off the, I don't know where to put them. We're getting too much big stuff. We don't have room. Maybe I can put them in the corner here. Yeah, I'll just put them in the corner over here. I think I can put this one inside one of the bigger ones. Perfect. Tetris Master. Alright, so now just gonna move some of this shite. Should be able to just stash them in the corner here for now. And maybe we'll turn the table around so it's not blocking the road so much. Okay. Oh, my God. These things are heavy. A lot of hardware in there. Ugh. I just don't feel comfortable leaving these big heavy things on this old table. Because it's, well, an old table. Whew. All right. Oh. God damn. This is all quite mad. Quite mad indeed. I'm still kind of in a state of disbelief that it's all actually happening. But here we are. Oh. Oh, shit. Huh. I split my vitamins up into morning and afternoon. I forgot to take the afternoon ones with my pizza. I'll do that now. Don't even fucking think about it, cats. Just more boxes. You don't have to be all worked up about it. Oh my god. There. You can see the 3 PCs down there. Oh, holy moly. Inspecting the computers. Yeah, as long as that's all I do. Like, go give them a good sniff, satisfy your curiosity, and then never go anywhere near them again, ever. Let's see, what is... It's okay, kitties. Those ones don't move. And they're investigating every new thing, thinking it's going to move like Emily. Cooler Master 912 HAF. I don't know what mine is. I was just looking at specs. Oh, and Carlatin managed to make it for the PC on opening or whatever. The building's garbage bin must be filled with boxes. Well, we have a recycle for cardboard, so. Bragging to Emily, look at my big helmet. Yeah. They've erected an entire city next to Z's place, made entirely out of the box leftovers from the past month. I know, right? What are you doing, cats? They're not for you. Your cat tree hasn't arrived yet. Yes, they are getting a new cat tree. Bigger one. Everything bigger. I don't know what he's sniffing. Like, what he's so fascinated by. Yes, it's more computers. Like the ones that I've always had, but better. Church, hey! Church, leave that alone. I'm gonna have to chuck everything tonight, I swear to God. I'm just gonna be getting into it all fucking night. Church. For fuck's sake. Church. Psst. Leave it. Leave it alone. Last thing I need is freaking foam all over the place. Just leave it. That did literally nothing. Anyway, let's see here. Megan, it was fun to watch at the cinema, says Michelle. Mancini score, yeah. 2019 has a good score. Oh, Bear McCreary. Yeah, Bear McCreary's awesome. Yeah, he's great. Surprised he hasn't done more horror. Most of what he's done has been for action, fantasy, semi-sci-fi. Well, I wouldn't say semi-sci-fi. He scored Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles. You know, did the Ava Gien movie, which I'd say was, you know, sci-fi, light sci-fi, B sci-fi. Bragging to Emily, look at my big helmet. What the fuck are they getting into now? Church! Psst. It's enough. Just play with the boxes that are on the floor. Oh, God damn it, cats. You want to be a content creator, don't get cats. You want to be a physical media collector, don't get cats. Anyway, just don't get cats. Vermin Art says they've wrecked an entire city, blah, 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 box chocolates. Cooler shaker. Stop saying my last name. Water cooling and Z predict explosion. Has to be water. Pentium 166 with a 3D FX Voodoo 2. Nah, mine's a 133 Voodoo. Can't afford the powerhouse Z has, that 166 CPU. I know. That Pentium power. God, it says these PCs need to be guarded with your life and then some. I know, right? Although mine has drive bays, I've only ever had an SSD drive in it so far. Yeah, well, they have internal drive bays. I notice most computers now don't come with external drive bays. Or, sorry, internal, like DVD drive bays and stuff like that. It's all just internal hard drive slots. And just fans in the front. So, yeah. It's never the time for stubborn cats. Jonathan says, I'm really worried for that second PC. Which one? Berman says, I'm worried about all the PCs and Z says. I just want the cats to stop showing such intense interest in them. Cats, can you just fuck off away from the thousands of dollars in computer equipment, please? It says, I don't trust these cats whatsoever. Church. Fuck's sake. Stop it. It's enough. And he turned just as I spritzed him and it hit him right in the face. So perfect. Berman says, I know, as long as he doesn't try to clean them. I'm not even being funny about that. I don't want Sean near the innards unless it's to upgrade or install something. Yes. Well, I'll be doing that. What are you sniffing all over the table? There's literally nothing there that hasn't been there for weeks. Anyway. And Berman says, I mean, we are talking about the guy who tried to wear goth boots with the cardboard wedged in the foot part. Still, I can only imagine what will be left in the PC. Because all those plastic bags and stuff that they left in there, I'm just going to leave them in there. They'll be fine. As the plastic melts all over the CPU and just destroys everything in seconds. Colette says, Funk says, it looks like he's opening up his own business. I know. Well, I guess in a way I am trying to get more serious with the content creation and whatnot. So, yeah. Please stop being so fascinated with everything in that corner. Oh no. Dan, what are you talking about? It says technically you got 4 new PCs. Huh? What? What are you talking about? Oh, the new camera technically got a PC built in. Well, not really. I mean, it's not a PC. It's just, it's got like computerized functions, sure, but it's not a PC. Come on. 2 completely different worlds of computing and capabilities. Cat inspecting new computers. Cats, but everything for us. Yeah, I know, right? Church really trying to push his luck. Well, yeah, and it's like, see, this is fine, and they just like calm down, they clean themselves, they loaf, whatever, they have a nap, cool, that's fine, you do that. But when they get all hyper and crazy and like floofed up and just not listening and crashing around the place, that's when I get concerned, when I just bought a whole bunch of new equipment, you know. Like I had barely had the current computer a few months before I did a cooking stream, and right in the middle of it, Church and Eclipse decided to get the fucking crazies, and we're just bombing around the place. Church plows through the USB cable that the extension cable that the camera was in, and almost broke the USB connector on the front of the computer that was plugged into. Thankfully, it only got bent out of position, and I was able to snap it back into place, but fuck me. Just calm down, cats. So why did you get cats? I didn't. Rose did. And it was under certain conditions. But, yeah. But anyway. It's not all bad. They have their good side, too. They do bring a lot of love into the house, and sometimes when it's really needed. So, you know, they have their purpose, and they are loved. But god damn it, they can be little shits sometimes. Church especially. Eclipse isn't so bad. Eclipse listens, and like, when you scold her for something, she generally stops doing it. Or she'll at least respectfully wait until you're out of the room and do it sneakily behind your back. Church just doesn't care. He's just an asshole. So I'm going to do what I want, when I want, and I don't care what you have to say about it. So, yeah. Well, no, of course not. Go out and says cats have no concept of how much shit costs. Well, no, they have no concept of money, units of exchange, or anything like that. They very much just live in the moment. And Andy says, no, they don't. My mom got a new recliner and my cat has completely clawed it up. Yeah. So that's why I don't let my cat in my room. Thousands and thousands of dollars of stuff in it. He already made my TV come crashing down when he was younger. Thankfully my TV still had a warranty because I was not going to be able to afford it Yeah, thankfully we've never had issues with them doing stuff like that. I was a little worried when we got the first, like when we got the 55 inch, that we were inviting disaster. But yeah, I put some of that sticky tape around the entertainment area to keep them off it, and they haven't even attempted to go up there in a long time. So that's good. Church trigger demo. Especially if that TV is a new plasma flat screen. I experienced that younger. Yeah, those plasma screens were expensive. Sorry, what will actually be interesting? Oh, if the cats trigger Emily. Yeah, well, Church just did. He bolted past me and she immediately set off. He was about to climb over to the investigate Rosie's garbage again, like her treat wrappers. But then he heard the and he just like he just like froze and turned and stared at it. So he was petrified of it earlier today. But yeah, what's going to be a headache? Not gonna lie, that animatronic would scare the ever-living fuck out of me during nighttime. Mm-hmm. Especially where she's positioned, where you could basically see her from the other end of the hall. When you're going to the bathroom in the middle of the night, you just see this silhouette staring at you out of the darkness. Dealing with Emily constantly being triggered from the runny cats. Yes. Although, I mean, she can be turned off. She doesn't have to be on 24/7. We just kind of left her on, just kind of, I guess, working the kinks out of it, making sure everything's working properly and, kind of putting it through the paces a little bit. Just kind of letting it run all night. And, yeah. Yeah, so she's going to be in a corner of Rose's room right by her bed. So if she gets too creeped out, she can close her curtain. But I don't think she will. Yeah, she's a plug-in. Actually, takes two plugs. There's two, I guess, mechanisms that need separate power. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's a serious little piece of hardware. I'm honestly just in awe of how good it looks. Mm. Yes. Latin says, I looked it up. For that price, it better work great. Yeah. Well, the thing is, there's other ones that, Spirit Halloween sells that for about the same price or more that aren't anywhere near this quality. Like as far as like the movement and everything, they still have that kind of janky, herky jerkiness and not a lot of variety in movement either. So I'm like, I don't know, is this really worth that amount of money? But this one I think absolutely is because it's actually, it's really good. Very well done. I'm impressed. I mean, there's a time and place for janky animatronics. Obviously, if you're going to do like a walkthrough haunted house or something, it's almost like the jankier the better. But it's just kind of part of the vibe. But, for something like this, you want it to, it's a character recreation. You want it to be more accurate. Jonkler says, took an adjustment period to when I bought a bunch of Michael Myers masks. Little did I think of the fact that my horror collection is in the left corner of my room near the door. I put the masks there. A couple times in that month, those would scare the shit out of me, but I had nowhere else to put them. Yeah, pretty much, eh? Ha! Yeah. Carlatin says, jankier works best during haunted hay rides. Or like dark rides at carnivals, you know, where you go through the little car and it hits the thing and sets off the monster and, you know, usually with an alarm bell. Yeah, those are great. I loved those as a kid. That's why I was loving some of those VR ones, because they're very much like those types of dark rides. And I was like, oh my God, it's like the dark rides I used to go on. I just wish some of them were a little darker. Some of them seemed very well lit. But, you know, I'm sure we'll find plenty to scare us in VR land. I'm not concerned about that. Holy moly. Oh, for fuck's sake, Cat. Do I have to take all the recycle out before I go to bed? Like, are you just going to be a little shit all night, church? Seriously. Hey. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's too much activity for me. So it was the little box inside the big box, and it had the styrofoam in it, right? So I flipped the little box around so it was sealed inside the big box, and then flipped the big box around upside down so it's still the sealed end, so now church can't get into it. But that's like full on styrofoam. I don't want him, like, if he rips that up, there's just going to be shit everywhere. So, yeah, not happening. Anyway, let me just take care of this. Yeah, I saw it. I'm doing it. I don't need to talk about it. Just take it as read that I'm doing it. I don't know why they bother. They're never going to get anything from us. I'll deal with that in a sec. Yeah, so we'll ban you. And we'll block you. And we reported you as well. I think most of these that I'm seeing appear to be hijacked accounts. Like they were old inactive accounts that they hacked or whatever. So there are quite a few that I saw where the accounts had been around for a while, but there wasn't any activity on them for quite some time. So, yeah. It's unfortunate. Makes me sad when channels get abandoned like that. It's like a little piece of history that'll just be eventually probably hacked by a spammer and then wiped from existence. And that'll be that. Turn that light off. Oh. Oh. Wonder how it looks with just the ceiling lights going. You even see? Oh yeah, you can see a little bit. That's cool. Yeah, just lean right into the lights there. That's good. All right. Brings out a bit of her creepy side, doesn't it? Whoops. Ugh. Ambience, yes. I guess that's the next, in terms of equipment and upgrades, that's the next big thing on the list, isn't it? Is lighting. We've got our monstrous key light that I realize I probably overpaid on for what it is. Actually, it is a high quality one. I'll give them that. But yeah. So anyway, I was looking at some other ones. I thought if I could get some kind of LED thing that we could actually change the color, then without using filters, like just change it with an app or something. I think that would be handy. Yeah, I think it would solve a lot of problems. Wouldn't have as much crap to deal with, and it could be whatever color we want. So I was looking on Amazon. There's actually there's a lot of like 2-packs of them, and there are a bunch of them that appear to be LED, like adjustable through a remote or an app or something. So yeah, that'd be kind of neat. So I was thinking if I could get kind of like a 2 or 3 tone background color going, and then have like maybe the key light underneath, really dim but enough that it can illuminate whatever I'm holding up without interfering with the background, or maybe light it from above with the key light so it doesn't interfere with the background at all. I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure something out. But I'm thinking like at least a couple of lights to give some ambiance to the background. I was thinking of getting an LED strip to put along the top of the wooden shelves there, just kind of illuminate the wall behind the stuff on top. And yeah, trial and error. Yeah, it's been a little bit of that with the equipment purchases. Made a few erroneous purchases, a couple duplicate purchases with the movies. Well, that's not too big a deal. Those can be Christmas presents, but Is that you again, Church? Oh yeah, I saw. I can see his tail over here. You stop being a little stinker tonight? You be a good boy? Be a good boy now. I like it when you're a good boy. So what do you guys think? Did I do well with the new PCs? I like that the PCs and the Blu-ray drives arrived on the same day. Just boom, 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 everything. Here you go. Have all of the equipment. So there's a few things I need to install in them. One of them I have in the capture computer. I got a FireWire card, so I can use my use the direct connection from the DV camera as well. I got a new capture card from AverMedia, same people who do the webcam we're using. They seem to be giving Logitech a run for their money, honestly. Kind of both hitting Logitech and Elgato. AverMedia has been doing a lot of stuff that gamers and streamers seem to really like. I'm actually really happy with this webcam. I think it looks fantastic. I'm actually kind of shocked by how good it does look. And the wide angle is still just like kind of blowing me away. Like I can get so close to the camera and you can still see everything, you know? I will not be streaming assembling the PCs because there's just too much shit that I need to do. Especially with regards to disconnecting and preparing the old computer to be given to Rose. So there's going to be a lot of like back and forth between the systems and between swapping some parts around where need be. I'm going to see what I have in the old PCs that'll fit in the current one that Rose can maybe make a lot of use of. And as Curlatin says, a lot of focus and attention to do all that. It's entirely possible I may not even stream tomorrow. In fact, I probably won't because I just really want to kind of focus on getting the two computers fully up and running. And that's going to, it's going to take hours for each one. You know, I got to run updates on them. I got to, like, if there's any, like, preloaded software and bloatware on there, I got to get rid of all of that shit. Reinstall all my programs. Before I do anything, I got to make sure I have my the passwords that I do need to get into everything. I think once if I can at least get into Google, then I can get most of my passwords from the password manager there. And then, yeah. That's one thing I will say for Google. They make it really easy to transfer your stuff over. And, yeah. So, when I got this PC, I signed into my Google account, and then boom, everything was there. I had all my bookmarks and everything. It was just there. Like, wow, crazy. Good thing I don't use this one for porn. Yeah. Yes, remember to take the porn off. Well, I'm going to be doing a full nuke and pave on it, basically just a full reinstall. Yeah, Latin says Google's pretty good at keeping internet tabs like that. Not always, but usually. Yeah, totally. And so I've encountered 2 drives that I've had trouble pulling files off of. Fortunately, it's nothing super critical, more just stuff that would be nice to have, i.e. the original raw footage from all my Conan Exiles playthroughs until I started doing it from the live streams. And then, so like really high bitrate recordings of the Conan stuff. And also Outlast and Outlast Whistleblower. I have most of Outlast, I think, somewhere. So it was just the last couple parts of the original. And then all of Whistleblower, all the footage from Whistleblower. So I'm just kind of, I was going folder by folder, but now I'm basically going file by file, just trying to pull off whatever I can. And it's turned into a real pain in the ass. It's also possible that my dock may be dying as well, which may be contributing to the errors. So I don't know. We'll see what I can do. And Outlast 2, yes. I almost wonder if I do a copy paste within the same drive, can I at least, well, I don't know. See, the problem is it's having trouble reading the file, right? So, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, wow, really? And he says, I need to get back to the original Outlast. I only paid $2 for it on the PlayStation Store. Nice. Says, didn't you just get that dog, or was that old one? I have 2. The one I'm using now is the slightly more recent one, although they're really not that far apart in age, maybe a year apart, 2 years maybe. The one I have now can actually fit 2 drives in it. Part of its purpose is for cloning drives and copying drives and whatnot, but yeah. I don't know. Actually, now that I have some other drives free, I might see if I can clone it and pull the files off it that way. Yeah. Because then I don't have to involve the computer at all. It just does it all internally. So I don't know. I don't know. I'll try it and I'll see what happens. Can't hurt to try. It's 4:01 your time, 94 coin. It is also 4:01 my time. Well, 4:05 now. I got the Outlast Trinity a while back. Was fucking great. Would have loved a VR version. I thought there was a VR version. I feel like that would be perfect for VR. Because all the enemies get right up in your face constantly. So... Is it really? Oh my god, yeah. Carlton says, speaking of $2, it's that much to become new stream boss. Look at that. That could be a dono or bits. Doesn't matter. That could be you. Yes, you. Not you, Emily. No, not you, darling. Yeah, that's okay. Even you. I'm so boiling. Probably because the fan is blowing on Emily and not on me. Well, you don't need to cool off. You are a machine. There. Hi. I figured you'd rather look at her than me. She's way prettier.
Funk donated $5. Ham motherfucker.
Oh, I missed Brian cursing. Oh, no. Here we go. Holy moly, look at we got a $5 train going.
Andy Breckenridge 99 donated $5.
Hold on, I just want to hear Brian swear again. Because I missed it before.
Funk donated $5. Ham motherfucker.
Motherfucker. As it, Andy was literally 7 seconds too late. Oh, that's okay. That's the gamble. That's the gamble when you fight for that stream boss spot. But hey, think of it this way. He should have taken $5 off of Funk's. What the hell? Why does it not say what it really is? Why did it not take $5 off? It should take $5 off. Hold on. What? Huh. 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 Just looking at the settings here, I can't adjust the amount other than the overall total that is the goal. But, huh. What happens if I reset it? Hold on. Kevin. Fuck you, Kevin. Hold on. No. Oh my god. What have I done? I shouldn't have done anything. What are these? Oh, interesting. Oh, you can also have the stream boss amount, like the amount of health increase every time he's defeated. Every time they're defeated. But we'll just keep it at a fixed 100. Yeah, I'm the new stream boss. Wow, what an asshole. I just stole Funk's spot by fucking around with the settings. Why can I not change that? Like, the donation goal, I can change everything. I don't know why I can't do with this as well. Kill animation. Oh, yeah. Yeah, do that. We can do kill animations. So when the boss is defeated, it does like a something. Sure. We'll do that. Okay, well, that'll make it a little more lively. All right. Well, I can't set it to 9,500, which is all I was actually trying to do. And, yeah. Well, Kerlatin can't donate, and we don't bug him about it, just so you know. But he does subscribe when he can. In fact, he just did 2 years worth of subscriptions. The 2th year of which was today. But yeah. Anyway, I am very tired now. Tomorrow is gonna be busy because I gotta tidy the place up to set up the new computers. Got to get all that recycle out of here. And yeah, and we got even more packages coming. So I guess whatever packages come in tomorrow, unless it's something really crucial that I need to open right away because it's something I need for the computer or something. So I don't think it is. I don't think there's any more computer parts coming. The last part of the computer was the computer. That was kind of intentional. I got like all the accessories going first because I wanted to have them here for when the computers arrived so I could just immediately set everything up, right? That was the idea. So it all kind of went according to plan. I was actually shocked that all 3 of them came back together, or like came together. Yeah, Cotton says, yeah, if you're planning on putting them together, that's a whole day dedication. Yeah, and I'm not looking forward to it, honestly. I'm looking forward to them being done and everything being finished, but I'm not looking forward to setting them all up. It's just too overwhelming. I don't know. I might just put them both here and then just have the third one over there. I don't know. I'll figure it all out. All according to plan. The brains of the setup came in last. Yes, yes, indeed. And I have been experimenting more with the camera. Actually, did do a few little videos of Emily when Rose first set her up. Got a whole bunch of photos of when when Rose was assembling her as well. So that's pretty interesting. I might might do a little montage video of some kind. And then we'll put that on the YouTubes. That'll be cool. Yeah. I'm really tired. I think I'm going to chillax for the rest of the evening and go to bed. Huh? So I'm going to have 2 monitors, just the 55-inch? I'm going to have 3, but 1 for each computer, yes. They won't be like dual monitors set up for a single computer. Partly because I don't have any need for that, and also because I don't have any room for that. Where would I put the other monitors? I'm going to have to juggle things around just to make room for the ones I will have. So, anyway. Yeah. So Rose has taken the old 21-inch 1080p screen because that's all she really needs. And she's doesn't have a lot of desk space, so it's the right size for her. I'm just going to keep the 240 inches for now, and then have the 55-inch as my main screen that I watch movies and play games on. And then, and then eventually I'll get another 55-inch, or pull the one from the living room and get something bigger for the living room. But I decided that isn't really a priority right now. The main thing was getting the production equipment going more than anything else. And having at least one 4K TV for that setup, just so I can, properly see things in the resolution that I'm editing them in and whatnot. So, yeah. It's also partly just not wanting to deal with the disposal or recycle or regifting of the TVs. I just want to kind of... I'm kind of overwhelmed, honestly. I'm so tired of receiving all these packages every day. It's too much of a good thing. I've overwhelmed myself. I've buried myself in Amazon packages. It's ridiculous. But anyway, it's not a bad way to go. Have some good sleep, everybody. I sure went to bed hours ago, says Jonkler. Yeah, me too, probably. But I really wanted to get those opened up today, and I know you guys are dying to see them, so happy I could do so. Regifting TVs. Now that's a 0th world problem. Yeah. I'm making you tired? Well, then go to bed. I'm going to go to bed. Let's all go to bed. But not together. That's weird. All right. Have a good night, everybody. I will see you probably not tomorrow, but likely Thursday. If I do get everything set up, and it's not like 3 a.m. tomorrow, might do a quick stream just to open up the day's packages, whatever they are. But it'll be a very uneventful debut for the new equipment. Had to see. Well, yeah, I know you had to see the PCs, and then next time, I'll when they're all set up and fired up and running with all the blinky lights and everything, I'll show you again. We'll go mobile with the webcam, and we'll take a good look at how they look in action. Should be pretty neat. Should be pretty neat. Alrighty. Well, have yourselves a good day or night, everybody. And Emily, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. You want to say goodnight as well? Okay, there you go. It will be like living in the future. I know. Going full cyberpunk over here. It's crazy. Ooh, cyberpunk. We can play cyberpunk again. And I can play it locally. Yeah. I won't have to subscribe to GeForce Now anymore. So, says Luke. Packages? Yeah, we did them. They're done. You missed it. VOD is your friend. Cyberpunk VR. Oh, I would live there. And you can play the game I gifted you. Yes, Funk, I certainly can. And what game was that again? High on Life. Okay, excellent. Good. Packages? Yes. You missed it. When? Just now. When will then be now? Soon. I keep saying this every time the subject comes up, and it's usually that quote. I really need to see Spaceballs again one of these days. Isn't there 4K coming out of that? I think there is. Yeah. Yeah, Funk says, you missed all the Lion King movies he unboxed. Oh, Luke says it exists. I have it. Okay, then. Good to know. It's fucking great. So it's a deliciously DNR'd and awesomely AI upscaled smoothness fest. Smoothness fest where everybody sometimes has 6 fingers. But otherwise, looks great. Looks amazing. So good. The Madame Tussauds cut. The Peters Park Road piece of poop cut. See, I don't know if you caught the memo there, Luke. I ordered a 4K TV today. And that should be the last of the major equipment purchases, at least for a little while. At least for a week. Pretty much the only thing left is to just get a ridiculous amount of hard drives and RAM for the new computers. That's it. Well, the 8 terabyte SSD. You say that as if it was singular. That's funny. It should be. And nice. Finally. Yes, I know. It's been overwhelming because it's like I sort of have a in my head how I want everything to be and what I want everything to have. And then it's like, okay, I got all this stuff, I got all this stuff, and this stuff. It's like, oh shit, that was the wrong thing. That doesn't work with the stuff that I got. I need different stuff, so I had to find the different stuff. And it's like, oh shit, now I need more of these things. I've already used these up, the hard drives. So get more hard drives. And it's like, yeah, it's just ever evolving. There's always something else that I need. But that has been slowing over the past few days as I kind of got everything figured out. And it's like, okay, I think we're in a happy place now. Next, a grand piano. Yeah. Because I certainly have room for that. I look how fast that dining area just got full of boxes. That's from like 2 days. 2 days worth of packages. And it's just, it feels like every other day we're just having to clear out that area again. I just will not stay clear. So now I'm in a first world hell of my own making. Just a steady flow of Amazon packages and just endless recycle I have to do. So I know, Kralatin, it's in the brain meats there somewhere. It's on the to-do list. So speaking of piano, this would also be a cool time to compose again. It would indeed. There's no way of knowing which way the upgrades are going. You cannot expect all of the upgrades at once. Hold my beer. Oh no, I got all of the upgrades at once. All of them. The constant need to get different gear is showing that the further spending is not slowing. This is Willy Wonka. I thought it was the giant from Twin Peaks at first. The path is formed by laying one stone at a time. A paraphrase therefrom. But no, it's Willy Wonka. I recognize it now. Although, actually, before I break down all those boxes, I should keep a few of them for the things that I'm sending people. Oh, honestly, that whole performance in that movie is just phenomenal. Very good. Genuinely helpful in life. There's no way of knowing which way the upgrades are going, and the constant need to get different gear is showing that the further spending is not slowing. That is the quote that is helpful in life. I see. I thought it was a little different in the movie, but I guess that must be some kind of Mandela effect. Carlatin's just losing his mind. He says, imagine side grading. I mean, the path is formed one stone at a time. Sorry, you mean that quote. You're not like just saying that conversationally. See, now the problem is I can't go to bed right away because I just had the latter half of my day's vitamins. So I got to give them some time to settle. Well, I've been slowly working my way through Daughter of Dracula by Jess Franco. Let me show you the cover here. This is a good, wholesome family film, as I'm sure you can tell. Very nice. No boobs on the back. I just had to double check. Yeah. So anyway, it's part of the Redemption Films library that Kino acquired a little while back. That's probably next on my list, actually, of things I want to get. It's quite an interesting collection of notable exploitation horror films from the 70s, primarily. And it's really good. It's actually got some really good ones in there, really notable entries in the genre. A lot of stuff from Jess Franco, a lot of stuff from Jean Rollin, a lot of stuff from Mario Bava. So, some of the granddaddies of the genre. And it's really the only place to get a lot of those films. I think Indicators put out a few new releases of some of them, but yeah. You want to watch Dracula's Daughter yet? Or sorry, it's not Dracula's Daughter, it's Daughter of Dracula. Not to be confused with the 1935 film. So, yeah. But, yeah, I've seen a few of his other films, and they're fun. It's interesting because a lot of them have multiple cuts, and these Redemption Films versions actually include all the cuts, which is pretty cool. Most of them have two cuts. Specifically, one is like a horror cut, which is more emphasis on the horror aspects. And then they have the so-called erotic cut, which has more like sexy scenes. And usually a difference in running time of like 30 minutes between them. It's like the sexy versions are always longer. So. Well, Luke says, is this a POV stream? Well, I didn't want people wandering in to not see Emily. I figured, she's in the title. as being one of the big showcases of the evening. So I wanted to make sure she got lots of screen time, and that anybody who just kind of wanders in off the street would have the chance to check her out. Because it's not something you see every day. What's this? I've not seen all of Franco's or Roland's stuff. Okay. Well, I mean, to be fair, both of them have pretty huge filmographies. I was just doing a cursory search for just Franco Blu-rays, and there's so many that came up. I'm like, wow. Maybe I'll just stick with the horror ones. So, I don't need to own the complete filmography of every director ever. Except maybe Kurosawa. I'd love to have a complete Kurosawa filmography, like collection. And, someone like Quentin Tarantino who's only done like, a dozen films. Yeah, that's fine. That's doable. And David Lynch, because David Lynch. Especially Inland Empire. So, by the way, Luke, I know Inland Empire is a bit long. There's I don't know if you got the edition that has the extras disc, which contains an additional 2 hours of additional footage. So you can get even more. Inland Empire was utter dreck. I remember enjoying it. I remember it being a lot of interesting imagery and quirkiness, but it felt like a dream. Like it felt like a dream, or it was just kind of jumping from one thing to another. So there was, but as I think I mentioned in my original review, it is best to watch it all in one sitting. And now, I know Lynch would agree with that simply because he doesn't like to put chapters on his Blu-rays. But aside from that, it was, it's one you kind of just have to commit to the full journey and let it take you to where it's taking you. But you will be confused as hell for a good chunk of it. Well, yeah, like you said, Luke, but I did not have a good time for a good 100 minutes. For a good 100 of those 180 minutes. Yeah. An interesting experiment. It was kind of an experimental film for him, I know, because the whole thing was shot on DV, like digital videos, standard def. AI upscaled for the Blu-ray. See, in that case, I feel like the AI upscaling is somewhat justified, at least, because it's a 480p source, or 480i source, actually. So, you're trying to pull more detail from a source that did not have that detail to begin with. Like I was doing with my retro footage, running it through Topaz to, see what kind of details I could pull from it. But, Luke says, given how much he loved shooting that, I'm glad he didn't shoot The Return in DV. Well, to be fair, I mean, with The Return, did they shoot that on film or did they shoot it on high def video? I assumed high def video, which would basically be the modern equivalent of DV. But yeah, I remember he liked it. He enjoyed the immediacy, I think, of the format, being able to just see exactly what he shot right after he shot it and stuff like that. So I could imagine him embracing digital video in a similar way, like high def video. Is it the workflow? Luke says the workflow sounds weird. They had an HD upscale that was the final master, And they had to convert that back to SD first before doing the AI upscale. What? See, the way I would do something like that is I would do it incrementally. Like you would upscale, say, 480 to 720. So you pull a little bit more detail from that. And then take that 720 and bump that up to 1080. Pull a little bit more detail. And then take that 1080, bump it up to 4K. So then you have your 4K master. And I mean, obviously monitoring the process the whole way. If there's any aberrations or any difficulty, you redo that shot or that scene or whatever. You know, reprocess it on a shot-by-shot basis. But that seems weird that they would convert it back to SD for the thing, yeah. The return was digital, but super high quality. Yeah, because it's all high def now. It's high def video. So. Cool. Luke says, yeah, he was literally like, I will never shoot film again after Inland Empire. And I guess he didn't. He only shoots on video now. But at least video is high def now, so that's not so bad. I mean, let's face it, the return looked amazing. So, looked great. I don't know what the Shout Factory AI news is. I have not heard it yet. Was it posted on the Discord by someone? I don't know. It is. It is what? On the Discord somewhere? I saw something about Lionsgate. It says Lionsgate inks deal with AI firm to mine its massive film and TV library. So the deal will see Runway train a new AI model on Lionsgate's film and TV library as the entertainment company uses the tech to, quote, develop cutting-edge, capital-efficient content creation opportunities. Well, can you give me a hint where it is on the Discord? You know how many channels are on the Discord? I require more information so I can find it. What channel on the Discord is it in? I saw something about Lionsgate. I looked in film, nothing. TV, nothing. General, nothing. That's the 3 places where I would expect it to be. We got a new moon orbiting us for a few days. Saw a little astronomy TikTok about that earlier. Oh my god, I can't wait for you to respond. Let me just see what it is. I'll just search Shout Factory. Hush will finally be available in physical media from Shout Factory. Me talking about Shout Factories. Okay, hold on. Is it the class act, the data collecting? Is that what you're talking about? That was from like months ago. Well, I can't find it. Turns out it's the other server I'm on. Oh my god. Please keep track of your own servers, people. I'm confused enough as it is. So, what's the gist? See, this is a reason why I don't join a lot of Discord servers. Please don't invite me to your Discord server, by the way, because I will ignore you. I don't join other servers. I only join the servers of people I know, and even then, only generally if we're going to collaborate on something. It's just not feasible for me to join a million different servers. I got enough to keep track of as it is managing my own. And that alone takes up too much time in my day as it is. Oh. Luke says there's a good Guillermo del Toro clip going around about AI. Currently, AI can create semi-compelling screensavers. Yes. Yeah. The thing is, though, as much as we laugh about it, the last thing we saw, like the last current thing we saw AI do, is the worst it will ever look. It's only going to continue to improve. So, people are already being fooled by AI pictures that, you know, most people can spot. But they're getting better at an alarming rate. And the powers that be have really slept on introducing any kind of legislation to curb its illicit use. I mean, how do you untrain an AI model? No, better they just sort of drag their heels for a little while the AI learns. And then after a while, when the outrage is sufficient, it's like, oh, yeah, you're right. That's ethically wrong. We'll stop doing that. But by then, it doesn't matter. The AI has everything it needed from all that copyrighted material. So is there really a point in trying to stop this freight train? Because I don't think it's stopping. I think it's going to be adapt or die. No, you can't post links. Can you just give me the gist of the just give me the gist of the news? It's going on forever, dude. Just give me the gist of it. See, the kind of AI that I find interesting and useful is the kind that assists with mundane tasks, like with making mundane tasks easier. Like, for example, in editing. Like Luke and I were looking at the features on the new version of Vegas, and it has some AI powered features, but it's not generative AI. All it's doing is it's handling a lot of complex number crunching for like motion tracking and stuff like that, so that it takes a lot of the grunt work out of it, and allows you to just kind of keep with the flow of your creativity, and that's fine. I have no problem with tools like that. Here's the name for this news. Shout Studios taps generative AI pioneer Max Einhorn as SVP of Acquisitions and Innovations. For what? Why? Yeah, see, the problem is all these companies know that AI is a thing that's happening and isn't going to stop. So despite all the protests, they're kind of trying to play it safe, as it were, and play both sides of the fence a little bit, I think. So whichever way it shakes out, their ass is covered, and they won't be left behind the competition. So that's kind of what I see happening there. Anyway, I'm really tired and I want to go to bed, so I'm gonna. Wasn't I trying to say goodbye like an hour ago and then got sucked into another conversation? Yeah. And yes, worm disease are saying regarding Franco and Rollins, as prolific as Corman, probably. I'd say probably pretty close from what I've seen. Jess Franco, at least. And he and Jean Rollin worked together a few times, or sort of sometimes collaborators, sometimes rivals. I'd like to know more about that. But both of them did these wonderful schlocky erotic horror movies. Some of which are actually quite good. I mean, they got a lot of boobs in them, but they're fun little gothic chillers. The one I'm watching right now, Daughter of Dracula. It's funny, they just talk about how there's alternate safe footage that's less sexually explicit, but like it hasn't seemed particularly explicit to me. There was like a lesbian scene that would barely even qualify as softcore. It was so tame. But hey, any movie where I get boobs 2 minutes in, like basically right after the opening titles, I'm sold. But no, it's actually it was kind of Franco's take on Hammer horror style gothic horror. So he's using like the was it Spain? Yeah, castles and crypts of the Spanish countryside. So a lot of those great old locations and so forth, and just really cool to see. But yeah, I have six or seven of the Redemption Films titles, and they were all sent to me by Thrustbone a number of years ago in a package. And I've been wanting to get the rest of the collection, or at least as much of it as I can, because it's always an area that's fascinated me that I haven't really looked at much. So I thought it'd be, since with looking at Hammer horror, where it kind of goes from it goes from the gothic horrors of the late 50s through the 60s to the more exploitation but still gothic horrors of the 70s. You kind of have that evolution over the course of the history of Hammer. So then that leads into the exploitation era of the 70s, but we still had a lot of gothic horror coming out then as well, just a little racier, a little bloodier, because the 70s were, the sort of time of artistic liberation because of censorship lightening up. So yeah, so it's an area I've always wanted to explore more, like an area of horror film history. And there's quite a lot to discover there. There's quite an explosion of films throughout the 70s that carried on pretty much right through to the mid 80s, the dawn of VHS. So anyway, I'm very tired. I'm going to go relax and then probably go to bed. I'll let you see how tired I am. Hey, Emily. I'm very tired. I'm going to go relax and probably sleep soon. Yes. You're going to be fun to dust, I'm sure. Yeah, you'll be fine. Cat seemed to have settled finally. We got Eclipse loafed on the chair over there. And where is Church? Oh, Church is over here. Oh, poor buddy. Church is in his cat tree there. I'm going to give him some pets. He got a hard time today. Buddy. Yeah. No, I still love you, right? I know you just get excited all the new stuff, right? Okay. Have a good sleep, buddy. Like, fuck off. Anyway. And we just have this loaf on the table. Eclipse is always down for pets. She loves pets. All right. Well, I'm going to head off. I'm pooped. Thanks for joining me. Very exciting. Woohoo! Yeah, we'll get all this sorted out over the next few days. Next time you see me, this area won't be so cluttered. And take care of that. And hopefully we'll be broadcasting from one of the new computers. Excellent. Wow, the visual range on this thing is crazy. Like, to me, it looks like it's pointing at my crotch. But to you guys, you're getting, like, the full expanse of the room. You're seeing the ceiling and the everything. The wide angleness of this thing is just crazy. Anyway, the webcam, that is. Anyway, see you later, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Hope you had a good time. Until next time, thanks for watching, and sayonara. And may Emily haunt all of your dreams. Good night, everybody.